wrestling states, New Jersey, but yeah.
Like I was a good wrestler, I'm pretty good at the sport, but I'm not like Jordan Burroughs, like I don't have a huge following or anything like that, and I'm aware of that, but I have a good amount of people that follow me, and they like following how I'm doing and all that kind of stuff. So in this time, I'm zero dark Johnny. I'm not saying anything to anyone. I'm not going out of my circle. I'm kind of keeping everything very quiet, except for like the people in my inner circle. And I was driving home from my now ex-girlfriend's college, and I was like, I kind of have a voice, not again, not a crazy outreach, but I have people that know me, and I have kids that look up to me. So, what if I opened up about this kind of thing? So, I remember driving home, and I had my IOP that day, and I was like, I'm gonna open up about this kind of stuff. I'm gonna say that this is something I'm dealing with. The anxiety that I'm dealing with now is why I'm in the IOP. But I've dealt with, depression through high school and suicidality and all that kind of stuff. And I wanted to be open about all of it. So I opened up about everything, and I put out an Instagram post. And this reporter from Arizona State, Mackenzie Pavicic, I think I said her name right. She reached out to me, and she was like, actually my media consultant, I think was his title. Basically, our wrestling media guy put me
Yeah.
in touch with her, and she was like, "I'm putting together this huge article about wrestlers in mental health circles." So that article was like me, Kyle Connell, Sarah Hildebrandt, a bunch of other people, and everyone was just talking about the different mental health struggles that they've dealt with through wrestling. Whether it be some of them were suicidal, some of them were they were dealing with eating disorders where they were maybe anorexic or bulimic or like that. They were dealing with that as a result of cutting weight and stuff like that. So it was
Right,
a huge article.
especially a sport like wrestling where, we pride ourselves on being mentally tough and everything. That was a big step for you, huh? Especially in the wrestling community, and just to ask for help, just for ask for other people's opinion. I felt like that didn't only help yourself, but it probably helped so many other wrestlers, that were going through similar situations.
Yeah. So I when I posted that, I think the last thing I said was something like, I'm not looking for like pity or people to like, take it easy on me or anything like that. Like I'm doing this because I know I can help people. So I've actually had like a lot of people reach out to me. Even still, it's been over a year. It was actually end of March I posted it last year. So it's been a year now, and I still have people that reach out to me all the time, and they're like, "Hey, man, like I just want you to know I really appreciate what you did and opening up about that kind of stuff." I've had people from Penn that have reached out to me and said like, "Hey, I'm dealing with the same stuff," and like literally same situations where they're student athletes and they're highly
High
functioning
level.
student athlete, yeah,
Yeah.
and they had these same disorders and these same difficulties that they were dealing with, and a lot of people have reached out to me and said like it was a big deal to them. So that was really the only reason I did it, was because I knew that it would help some people.
Yeah, for sure. I remember it getting a lot of positive feedback, and sometimes that's all it takes is extending that a hand, and you'd be surprised how many people will reach out for it. You really don't know how many people you reach until you see the results and you see people just coming together from it. And that I was proud of you of that moment. That was awesome. So getting